I'm sure that we've all encountered these belief messages, these positive type quotes at some point in our lives that assure us that if we are able to believe that something is true, then ultimately there is nothing that can stop us. And they make us feel quite good, don't they? They make you feel empowered and hopeful. And honestly, the last one that I encountered hit me quite good. If you think you can or you think you cannot, you are right. It's the mind that makes it so. And I'm like, fuck, he's right. It's the mind that makes it so. But it just can't be that simple, right? There's gotta be something more to it. Well, what I realized is that all these believe you can and you're halfway there type quotes, it's not that they're not true, because they are. It's just that they fail to account for the fact that in order for this to be true, in order for this abstract belief to be able to change your physical world and make your dreams come true, and here's where all the difference in the world lies, the belief needs to be genuine. What's up guys, my name is Porfirio Chacho, and in this video I'm going to be talking about confidence, or as I prefer to refer to it as belief ability. I'm not here to try to convince you of this or that. I'm simply here to talk about things I've lived and understood them with the hope that other people, you can relate. So imagine that I have a goal of running a marathon in under 3 hours. In other words, run 26 miles at a 650 per mile pace. Now this is something that I currently perceive as impossible. Right now, today, with the things that I know about myself are true, I currently cannot perceive myself running a marathon under 3 hours. An attempt to do this would be plain foolish because my current belief ability is 0%. But let's just say that I do decide to try it. Let's say that tomorrow I woke up and on a whim, I felt inspired and I'm gonna give it a try. Damn, I still have 18 miles to go. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up this pace. All this doubt will start to creep up inside me. I'll feel hopeless because my mind is not properly equipped to deal with the doubt. And naturally so, right? I don't have any similar running experience in my repertoire from which I can extract the belief ability that is necessary to perform this outcome, to see this come through. However, the cool thing is that this belief ability is buildable. And this is why I prefer to refer to confidence as belief ability, right? It's because it's a skill, it's an ability that can be developed. So let me start building this confidence, right? Let me start building this belief ability. Let me just start by doing 5 miles at a 650 per mile pace. Done. Next week, let's do 6. The week after that, 7. And so I continue to gradually increase the mileage that I am able to withstand at that 650 per mile pace. And so I continue to gradually increase my belief ability by upping my weekly mileage up until a point where the 26.2 miles suddenly seems attainable. It'll be hard as hell, but for the first time, it's at least conceivable. I genuinely, honestly believe that I can do this. And see, this right here is the turning point. Now is when I have unlocked the potential to execute this result. Only when the task has passed from 0 to 1% in the attainability metric in my mind is when the potential for completing the challenge has been created. Only now is when you've unlocked the ability, the right to play that mission. Because before that, bro, you weren't even allowed to enter. You weren't even allowed to be there in the first place. It was locked for you, inaccessible, because your false confidence couldn't mask the fact that you perceived this task as impossible. And by definition, there's simply no way that you can do something that's impossible. You've simply ruled out the possibility within your realm. You can't fool yourself, not here. Your mind recognizes when you're being an intruder somewhere. It knows when you're playing an unplayable mission because you haven't feeded it the proper experiences it needs to rely on and extract energy from when shit begins to get challenging. And so by lacking that fortitude that is necessary to fight off those demons, by lacking that mental resilience, he is susceptible to doubt and fear, which will ultimately make whatever outcome that you want from happening impossible. So it's no wonder all these bullshitty quotes don't work. It's because they don't tell you the whole fucking story. Not even close. Yes, if you believe you can, nothing is impossible. Well, the whole fucking caveat is that belief needs to be genuine. It needs to be authentic and worked upon. The reason these quotes are misleading is because they make it seem like believing is the easy part, when really the whole challenge lies in making that belief authentic. And it's only you that can determine if your belief for something is authentic or not. Only you know whether you're being an imposter at attempting something. And if you recognize that you are, that you're just full of doubt and fear, well then just simply lower your goal and start building that belief ability. This is why I found that in the majority of cases, it only gains that authenticness through effort, through creating and collecting those experiences in our repertoire that help us unlock those previously unconceivable challenges. Now continuing with my sub 3 hour marathon goal, now that I possess that 1% level of attainability in my mind, I can either A, go tomorrow and try it with a 1% chance of success, because my belief ability, my 1% level of attainability is directly proportional to the probability of the event happening. Or B, I can continue on training my belief ability and thus my probability of succeeding by continuing to increase my weekly mileage up until a point where it's just impossible for me not to conceive myself doing it. You imagine I get up to a point where I'm running 25 miles at that 650 minute per mile pace. What do you think my level of believability will be? All I need to do is just one more mile at that same pace. One more mile. And thus I've trained to a point where my believability is 99%. Hence, my probability of success is also 99%. And I don't say 100% because this would imply me doing something that I've already done, right? A mission that you've already accomplished. And wrapping up, guys, the point is that, yes, the mind is an incredibly powerful tool. And if you believe that you can, and if you believe that you cannot, you are right in both cases. However, the caveat to this whole thing is that this faith, this confidence, this belief needs to be authentic in order for it to work. And the only way that you can unlock that authenticness is through creating those experiences that equip you with the necessary ammunition to see your goals through. And final thought, these experiences that give us this confidence don't necessarily have to be ours. If you're somehow able to build that genuine faith through what you see or hear, then amazing. I guess that's why inspiring movies and books and your dad's anecdotes work. Although I do doubt that your level of conviction will match someone who's lived it, but whatever, point taken. So that is all that I have for you guys today. I do really appreciate if you've made it this far in the video. I mean, the fact that you've sat down and listened to me talk shit for I don't know how long, it really means a lot. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!